Bobby Shmurda went on Math Hoffa's show, and he went on there to speak about the situation with the young boy and everything. By the way, and this is a kind of a fault of mine, and even though I'm about to just go off and not read the chat, probably should. There's one cockroach, and I hate that I gotta even discuss this again, but oftentimes this motherfucker keep I wouldn't listen to this motherfucker. This nigga's a failed person, an ambulance chaser, but some people listen to him. And I just want to point out the hypocrisy of niggas before I even get to this. Y'all all know that bum ass nigga My Son, right? Let me go to his Instagram. And I just want to show you how just hypocritical niggas are, right? Okay, I'm gonna keep going down. Like, this guy does nothing. Anytime he gets broke, he starts focusing on me like I'm the biggest threat to society, right? Anyway, here's the thing. He made a video on me, right? Because I did a video about Bobby Shmurda, NBA Youngboy. Now, before I even get to this, we have to put it in perspective. The reason why Bobby Shmurda and NBA Youngboy got into it has nothing to do with blogs. However, you're gonna have a lame ass nigga like this who believes that academics is all blogs. Completely false, but because he has something like, I think I shitted on him one time. I told him I think I could buy his life, which I could. But I forgot how I shitted on this fucking idiot. But he really just has a hard on for me. But I just like to put a shit in perspective, because I don't like when people start doing the weird shit and then you'll get everybody in the comments agreeing with them without knowing the history. So he's blaming Bobby Shmurda and NBA Youngboy's beef on me. And I just like when people keep the same energy. I don't care if you feel like maybe you think I represent something, but keep it all around. I'm going to also, let me see. Here we go.
This is what they do.
Here we go.
Bobby, NBA, this is what they want to do. They want to create this big thing. They want to have your young kings going to war. They wanted you to lose your life, and they're going to keep make it into a news cycle, right? They're going to amp it up. They're going to agitate it. They're going to instigate it. They're going to show what you said. They're going to show what he said. You're going to get mad. You're going to respond. Your people's going to get mad. They're going to respond. Your fans going to get mad. They're going to respond. So they creating this energy around something that creates a situation to one of y'all lose your life or you lose your freedom. Bobby, you know this. Me and you done had these conversations, young king. Don't let these niggas trick you. These niggas is 30 plus. Some of them is 50. And they trying to get you to lose your freedom. They not going to risk their freedom or their life. They going to stay on this internet and they going to instigate real situations with real people. And we going to feed into it because people want to hear what's going on. They want to hear the drama. They want to see what's going on. And they going to get views and they going to get paid money to make sure that you and another black man is beefing with each other. That's their whole job. This is the coward shit that these blog sites get paid off. This is the shit that they do. Y'all instigating and agitating beef with these young kids because you know that this is the era and you know that they passionate. You know that the pride and ego gets involved and you going to capitalize it. You're going to keep promoting it. You're going to say what he said. You're going to say, look, Bobby said he's going to boom somebody. So you know what that means. So y'all creating it. And they trying to send you to jail, Bobby. These sucker niggas is trying to put you in prison. Don't let these niggas.
Bobby says he's going to boom somebody, but we're trying to put him in. I'm going to break this. I hate cutting people off because, I read the comments when y'all are reacting to this. So I let people speak uninterrupted.
Trick you out your freedom. NBA, don't let them trick you out your freedom. It's a misunderstanding. Men can sit down and have a conversation and we can move forward. Young boys, stop letting these old instigating nobody niggas instigate you out of your freedom or out of your life.
Okay, let me just pause it there. My son, you're a coward. I'm going to tell you why you're a coward. Because I hear what you're saying. And I would respect you if you always called it the same way across the spectrum. You see, for example, me, I'm going to bring it to a trivial issue. If I got to say somebody flopped because they're a certain stature selling a certain thing, it's easy to say when I don't like the nigga. It's easy to say he flopped. It's hard to say when I do like the dude, but he flopped too. You have your dick gets hard when you see academics, but you don't keep the same energy for everybody else. You're trying to blame the Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel, Bobby Shmurda, Rowdy Rebel, and Young Boy, whatever, back and forth on me. That wasn't incited by me. And this is what I'm going to tell you why you're a coward. Because just like when you talk about violence, you talk about this, you scared to actually call out anybody but me, so you try to act like I'm the worst person in the world. You'll never call out Lil Durk. You're a coward. You're a coward. In this situation, you'll never call out, it ain't me, nigga, it's Math Hoffa. You never call him out. You're a coward. Stop being a coward, my guy. If you're going to talk about this, let me actually educate you, because you seem to try to be in the business of trying to give out game. I'm going to educate you how this whole issue started, because it didn't start on my platform. And by the way, I'm going to play the response because Bobby went on the same platform today. So you ask me, or you tell me where's the origin of this, but you won't talk about Math Hoffa because you're a coward. It's the reason why I disrespect you so much, because you're a coward. It's the reason why nobody listens to you. You're a coward. It's the reason why I talk to you I do, because you're a coward. You only talk about people and you only try to bully people you think you have the one up on. If people actually talk about anybody else that you feel could probably put whatever pressure in, I don't know if you think this is some street type of shit. Nigga, you was Vlad umbrella holder, nigga. The nigga fired you, nigga. You went to hold a picket fence. Nobody cares about you. But I'm going to call you a coward because you won't talk about anybody else besides Zach. So let me give you the actual education on this, my brother. Okay? You said that, let me give you the education on how this started. Rowdy Rebel, who was doing an interview. He was doing an interview about nothing that, like, nobody signs up to do an interview about Youngboy. Yet, he went to Youngboy. He went to Math Hoffa's platform to talk about Youngboy. Now, here's why I call, and by the way, I have no problem with Rowdy Rebel nor Math Hoffa. Here's why I call my son a coward. Because if this was on my platform, you'd be like, oh, these niggas is asking you these questions, but you won't say it about Math Hoffa because niggas know Math Hoffa resume. He'll punch you in your mouth. He ain't gonna play all that shit you talking about. I keep it 100 now. Math Hoffa be asking more real questions than me. Like, would a nigga like my son don't realize, nigga, I'm Big Ack. Nigga, you ain't in the industry. I am. I talk to all these labels, nigga. All these fucking, if you didn't know, all these fucking marketing plans go through me. They don't go through you. I don't even have to talk about violence, my nigga. Math Hoffa these days be asking some of the real, more quote-unquote realer questions than me. But you too pussy to talk about Math Hoffa because he'll punch you in your mouth. I hate when niggas pick and choose. And if you dealt with me just like how you dealt with Math Hoffa, just like how you dealt with another nigga, how you should probably deal with Hassan Campbell and all these other niggas, I would say, you know what? This nigga's keeping it 100. You know the reason why I went at Lil Baby? Is because if it was a less successful rapper who said that about me, and I get on this shit kicking and screaming and violating, it would look weird when Lil Baby say the same thing, and I'm like, I ain't hear it. Nobody respects the guy who picks and chooses. We respect the guy who gives equal energy to everybody. That's it. But you're a coward. And admitted one that too. Because you act like you don't know what the origin of this is, but I played for you that you can remember.
Nowadays, because it's
by the way, this ain't my studio. This is a barbershop. This is Math Hoffa shit.
There's no nigga to be like, nah, my fault. I'm sorry. yo, go ahead.
Right.
When King Von died, little Tim nigga, he had to get out the car and start squeezing right away.
Right.
You already got your joint. Yo, back the fuck up. What y'all doing with? Yeah, back up my bro real quick.
Right.
For me, like, he could have went that route off the rip. His mind off the rip went to kill. How you went to kill? How much hate you had already to kill this man?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Was it the drugs? You had the upper hand to just clear the scene and just say, yo, chill. You had the upper hand was just like, yo, bat niggas up and get your dog out of here.
Right.
But you already chose the murder route.
I know it's a little low, but it's not about this. It's just to show a point. This conversation started on Math Hoffa's platform. Youngboy responded indirectly, which a lot of people didn't know it was indirectly. People were just like, oh, no, he's just saying something. Later, he clarified he was responding to it. He was responding to what was said on Math Hoffa's platform. If Math Hoffa is creating this content, if Math Hoffa is publishing this, how the fuck is you blaming DJ Akademiks? Are you too pussy to blame Math Hoffa? Because I guarantee if something came from my studio, you would definitely point the finger squarely at me, not the people who reposted it. My son, this is why nobody respects you, man. You went from being the bootlicker of Vlad to the bootlicker of Tamika Mallory. You went from holding the picket signs. Then you figured out some finesse how to launder some of the Black Lives Matter money. Now you're just trying to be some virtue signal. I seen a nigga say he was trying to burn some Balenciagas. My son, you're a bum. I know it hits hard when a nigga like me tells you this. I know it hits hard when I tell you that you might sit up on a soapbox, but nothing you say matter. What I say matter. Hurts you. And you've been trying to convince people that it should matter. But I'm going to just tell you the truth. I don't care if you could, you know what I mean? I need niggas like you to hate. But at least admit you're a coward to keep the same energy with everybody else. I would rather you just put at your post, man, I just don't like this nigga. Anyway, so this happened. Bobby responded. Do I even got to go back down this rabbit hole for, there might be somebody on YouTube who's watching like, whoa, how does this mean this is, everything happened from there. I could scroll all the way down. Everything's documented on my page. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Somebody said, no, please don't. Oh, no. Oh, we're almost there. We have the young boy stuff already. This is the first thing he says. Young boy says this right after he saw that clip. I see why niggas be irrelevant, be trying to make all the sense, thinking what they saying is real, but sounding stupid as fuck. Just mind your business. Stop the violence. Quando, big brother. By the way, did Akademiks say that young boy is dissing Rowdy? Look at my caption. YB speaks, like I would say with anything he says. YB be saying all the time. YB today just said he's trying to recruit a new bitch for his relationship. Bruh, that's what he's talking about. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Right? He says that. Bobby was in a car chilling. Says this, hold on.
Jacket, everybody other shit. What you doing? What you doing, homie? Tell me about your brother's shooters and your brother's this and you always with your brother that what the fuck do you do? Huh? When you're gonna finally do something.
Okay. Now I want y'all to see, is Ak instigating or bro, I post what these guys say all the time. So when if Bobby say right now, man, I don't fuck with no chick who can't make ramen noodles, I'm gonna post it. Yo, Bobby don't fuck with no chick who posts ramen noodles. Now, do I know he told about his baby moms? Actually, I don't even know if he had a kid. But do I know? No. Look at my caption. What the caption says. Bobby says he ain't trying to hear about nobody bragging about what they homie did. here's the thing, and this is what happens with the majority of people. It's the comments. It ain't me. Look, here what the comments say. Bobby, don't play with YB. Blah, blah, YB. You're going to see a bunch of YB. Scared of YB. You know who jumps in the conversation right after?
Damn was crazy. I ain't even say.
Dope. The big bad wolf, YB. Sorry. So anyway, you now have YB who's saying something. I got to post it. Then the other nigga's saying something. It's not like I'm over here like contextualizing like, oh shit, Bobby's a bitch now. He don't respond. No, they're both going at it. I'm just covering it. That's what any media outlet would do. Look.
Somebody tagged the little nigga.
Look, I even said, look, Bobby had a few words for YB, says he wasn't even talking about him. And then I said he wasn't being too nice when he mentioned whack. That's when he said the booming shit.
And your view shit.
YB addressed it. Like, the point of what I'm trying to say is that, bruh, if you run a media platform like me, you have to do this. You just have to do this, bro. Like, two artists are going back and forth. It's not like you started them going back and forth. They're going back and forth. Was my name mentioned in it? Yes. Because, yes, I'm a prevalent platform, right? I own a prevalent platform. However, you're going to get some lame-ass nigga like this who's looking and starving for his next check, just randomly making it up, saying that, look what his caption says. These blogs want to see two black men at odds so they could profit. Young kings be smarter than that. Stop making clowns like academics rich at the expense of your freedom. Let's sit down and build. Boycott black murder. Now, here's the thing. Remember I told you a platform to start it on? Guess where Bobby Shmurda just went back today? To do a follow-up talking about Youngboy. Not mine. Let's click it. So if we're talking about continuing a situation, and by the way, in no way, shape, or form do I believe that Math Hoffa is agitating, exciting. I think he's doing what a good podcaster is doing. But you're gonna have these lame ass niggas like, of course, my son, who's gonna only pick and choose. My son. Math Hoffa published what Rowdy said. Youngboy got mad at what Rowdy said, and him and Bobby went back and forth about it. And now Math Hoffa got Bobby on his platform to talk about the same issue with him and Youngboy. Now, granted, I don't have a problem with it, but according to your rules and according to your type of way of life, you should be calling out Math Hoffa, because if it was Ak, you would. But again, you're too pussy to do it. Coward. Okay? So anyway, I only say that to say we have some cowards in the midst. There, like, his name is My Son. I ain't even post this clip yet. You know why? If I post this clip, you have a bitch like My Son says, oh, Ak is inciting. Nigga, this didn't come from me. This came from Math Hoffa, nigga. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all the hypocrisy of a lame-ass nigga like that. But anyway, let's listen to what Bobby has now thought about. And by the way, to keep it real, I don't know if he was like a little intoxicated when he went back and forth with Youngboy the first time, but he was definitely on a level head here, it seems. Even though I don't know what liquor he has. It seems like some champagne he has in his hand. But let's listen to what he's saying now. Let me make this a little bit smaller and we will go.
Obviously, because this was a rush. I got to call it a day ago. What was it, 2 days?
2 days ago. Yeah.
2 days ago. All right, Rowdy was here. He spoke on some things that I feel like he was speaking for the heart. What happened after that?
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication.
Miscommunication happens.
Right.
Miscommunication happens a lot, but when it's not fixed and not talked about, that's when it's a problem. Well, vlogs don't stress that miscommunication, but they look for the problem.
Let me turn this up a little bit.
Well, we definitely wasn't looking for the ball.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
That ain't the type of shit.
It's how it was twisted. I felt like even though, even rappers.
Somebody says clear he got a call from his PO, so he's being. I mean, he kind of said he got a call from his PO. I'm gonna be honest. Bobby went a little bit nuts. He went a little bit nuts, and by the way, I think him going nuts allowed Youngboy to go chill because Youngboy's also being watched. He's on bail.
Like, I lost my little bro this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even talk about it. You know
My
what I'm saying? I
condolences.
feel like sometimes certain things are not supposed to be talked about, and certain things are supposed to be talked about. So it's a touchy situation because it's like, in this world, it's sad, but it's not how you say things. I mean, it's not what you're saying, it's how you say it.
Right.
That is bad, though. That's a bad thing.
Right.
Because it's really supposed to be what you're saying.
That's a fact too.
That's what my grandmama was raised me telling me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. Like, you ain't gonna just tell me in a nice way, or in a nice way you gonna rob me. I'm gonna slap out you before you even finish.
Wait, hold on. I know I'm going completely off topic. Did Drewski not win like a I don't know if Drewski's like eligible for, but like he streams and all that shit, right? Or he puts out content. Did Drewski not win like any award? Anyway.
So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gonna mind you tell me in a nice way. What the fuck you talking about? You trying to pit me out? What the fuck I look like?
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I felt like that shit came out wrong. He meant it in a good way, like that. He wished that none of that shit would have happened because he's a fan of both. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can't talk on other people, period. So, bro, I mean, Roddy probably was in the wrong for that, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna check that, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't mean it in the wrong way.
Right.
He came from like a big bro looking at, not a big bro, I ain't gonna say big bro, pardon my words. An older black guy looking at young black guys and liking both of their music.
Right. And wishing it just.
But that happens, that's gonna happen all the time. Like that happened with Tupac and Biggie. I'm pretty sure Nick said something about thing. Pac like, I don't worry about none of that thug life. Fuck you too then, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like sometimes some of these emotions gonna come out. So when emotions is high, you don't want to talk on situations. Sometimes you just gotta say, man, I wish for the best for everybody. And that's it. Keep it like that. Shut the fuck up. Don't say shit about the situation. Right?
That's
sometimes.
what 21 did, right?
That's like me, I don't be know what the fuck going on. So I just tell everybody I wish them the best. Like even take situation, I don't talk about take situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not meant to be talked about. They got families and shit. They don't want to hear that shit repeated and shit like that. Always supposed to be talking about positive and good shit about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
I felt like that was a positive statement though. The one that
you can't say that because niggas got locked up. Some niggas got things gonna be two sides of that. So I gotta wish everybody the best to keep that off thing.
If his statement was you didn't have to kill.
You know, listen. You can't,
how can that be seen as a negative?
You can't say that. You can't listen.
I'm gonna add my opinion on this. My opinion has obviously nothing to do with anybody involved, but I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I believe Bobby thought about it. I think Bobby was a little bit, and by the way, you're gonna hear him say later, he was going through some shit. So maybe he was a little bit off the liquor a little bit, and then he was going through some shit. And so he probably like, damn, why this nigga coming at me type shit, you know what I mean? You know how, the thing with Youngboy too, Youngboy say stop the violence, but he'd be like, stop the violence, bitch! You know what I mean? Like, he's mad aggressive. And I think Bobby just didn't really take too kindly to that. But let's be clear. Like, I'm listening to this, and you're going to hear the rest of it, because I'm going to let it play. Bobby's not really trying to say what really is the truth. Bro, Roddy was wrong. Roddy was wrong. Bro, we love King Von. But let's be clear. Of course we don't want him to die. But number one, if you think at what you know about King Von, how would he have handled that situation? Niggas is getting sparked. If you think about that situation and these are street niggas, y'all pull out a gun, y'all not waving in the air for like decoration. Y'all are shooting. I think he thought about that, but here's the thing. There's a lot of politics. This is what I'm saying. This is why I think other artists shouldn't really talk about this shit. Bro, if it was King Von who killed Quando Rondo, I guarantee everybody was just like, yo, he did what he was supposed to do. Bro, nobody wants to say if the shoes was on the other foot and King Von had the gun, they would have co-signed the same thing happening. You know why? Because bro, they know Dirt not going to fuck with him if they say that. So that's why I think he's realized y'all shouldn't say nothing about this incident unless you try and pick sides. You get what I'm saying? I'm only speaking facts. Bro, in this situation, all of these street niggas, bro, behind closed doors, they all saying, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That shit went out with me and my niggas. We do the same shit. I hope my nigga would do that too. But bro, they all fuck with Dirk. Yo, nobody fucks with Young Boy and Quando Rondo. So that's why everybody's acting like them niggas is wrong. Like, yeah, why they do that? Why did Lil Tim not? Yo, if it was the other way around, you know how Gucci came out and said they smoking on Pookie Loc? Nigga, if it was the other way around, say like King Von killed Lil Tim, they'd be like, they smoking on Timmy, nigga. Timmy Turner. Let's be honest. Bro, that's just how it is. So I think, and by the way, salute to Bobby on this. I think Bobby kind of realized, like, dog, you know, in reality, that's really not how it would play out in most situations. Even what, you know, like, I'm biased because they fuck with a certain type of, you know, certain individuals in the industry. He's biased. Rowdy's biased. So if you can't really keep it all the way a beam, don't talk about it. Because it's not that they can't talk about it. It's if they talk about it, bro, they're going to realize that what Young Boy was saying was not that crazy. You know what Young Boy responded and said? So you wanted that nigga to pull his gun out and shoot in the air that somebody could shoot him in his head. Bro, that's facts. That is facts. But this is why you get to realize that's why sides are being drawn and it's hard sides, bro. Because, and I think Bobby said the most beautiful thing in this saying, you know what, this is why niggas shouldn't talk about it. But he ain't say the right reason why niggas shouldn't talk about it. Y'all don't want to tell the actual truth about it because the person who died is the person we love and the person we like and the person associated to the nigga who we all fuck with. But if it was the other way around, y'all would have been like, man, that's a free body. I'm telling you. I've never heard no rapper co-sign pump faking. Never heard no rapper co-sign pump faking. By the way, rest in peace, Dex Osama died outside of a Detroit strip club, nigga. He had his gun waving around. Let's just say maybe he was just trying to stop the situation. I ain't trying to disrespect, so I want to keep it very light because I'm just telling my opinion. I know I'm not a street nigga, but let me tell you, this is more than some street nigga shit, bro. There's millions, hundreds of millions of people across the world who are licensed gun owners, nigga. You ain't pulling out no gun as decoration, bro. Once the pistol come out, if you sit there waving around and point up and point down and walk up and walk down, a nigga gonna lay you down. That's a fact. I don't know. It just felt like, and you would expect the street niggas to say, of course, what the fuck, pump faking? But we love King Von. So everybody's saying, nah. Maybe he should have shot twice in the air. Or maybe he should have gave him a leg shot. Maybe like it's all type of things. You know why? Because we love Von. And the biasness in me want to hear that too. But in reality, let's keep it real, bro. But this is why I think Young Boy snaps. And I'm gonna let him finish. And you're gonna hear like, bro, he basically just told Rowdy, bro, you're wrong. They're just not trying to, because they don't got a relationship with Young Boy. They're not trying to be on dick type shit and be like, oh no, nah, y'all were right type shit. But they just be like, you know what, we gonna keep to ourselves. We ain't involved in that. I guarantee if it was some shit where that nigga, I guarantee if Vaughn had did what Lil Tim did, they would speak on it. It's just because the harsh truth is that you gotta back the nigga who nobody really knows, even though he with the crew of Quando and Youngboy. I'm gonna let it play.
That's a double. What's it called? Trauma.
Double entendre.
We don't know because we not in that situation. We don't know who. We can't talk on that situation, period. I just wish everybody the best they got to deal with their situation. As grown men. You know why I say that? Because you can't talk on that situation, meaning you any side is right, bro. You can't. Sometimes misunderstandings happen. It's just like that. Misunderstandings happen. It's just like that. You might think something, I might think something. Shit happen, and so what's up?
But can that be seen as negative?
Also, I'm contextualizing here, so just please understand, this is not the thoughts of these individuals. This is me contextualizing. Bro, if you know the story of Bobby, Bobby did time for all this stuff right here, so it's not like I'm saying stuff that could get him in trouble. Like, he did time for this. This is in his indictment. Man, Bobby shot at a couple niggas already, bro. So, when I think Bobby probably thinks about this also too and says, damn, why would I have done? Nigga, Bobby ain't take his gun out to scare niggas. Bobby was shooting. Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is what I'm saying, the ego of street niggas, because I think they know young boys, like young boy and Quando and Tim's side of the shit, or really just Quando and Tim, because young boy ain't got nothing to do with it. But they not gonna say it, right? They're not really gonna jack that position because of all the exterior things with it. But if you really look at it, right? I think Rowdy also believed that too. And the only reason why he wouldn't kind of come out and say it is because Youngboy went gangster with them mad quick. Like, Youngboy just went like, yo, you pussy ass niggas, you niggas is unsuccessful, you irrelevant. Of course they not about to be like, you right after that, nigga. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So that's where like ego comes in, right? But if you look at Rowdy Rebels, the things that he's been accused of doing, and by the way, all these things he cannot be charged with anymore. They are in indictments already. Rowdy Rebel is accused of literally, I think he either shot a nigga or shot at some niggas and went to the Barclays and performed in front of a sold out crowd, bro. That nigga not using his gun as no fucking, decoration. That nigga was using his gun to get to where he had to go. So that's the only thing I think they probably thought about in post. Their real lives didn't even match taking out your gun to scare niggas to back up. You feel me? Anyway, let me play.
Negative though. I understand that you leave it alone, but
it's not something we talk about. Period. Meaning, when you talking about people's lives that been taking this shit on internet, and then people is making their money off of these things, and then one nigga in jail, the one that come out and whatever, I don't even know their situation. But once jail and murder is involved, it's not supposed to be talked about on the internet unless both parties is cool with that.
Nah,
so you can't talk to that because you feel like you fuck with Dirt or you fuck with Thing. You gotta make sure both parties is equipped with that. I'm like, I'm saying, I'm not talking on nigga shit because there's too much shit going on in my hood. I can tell demonstrations of that same situation. I don't know it, but if I know it, I bet you I can find 100 situations like that in the hood.
Right.
So it's nothing for me to be talking about on other niggas shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that is that we told bro, and bro know that. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't come out of bad place though. He came out of
that's the only point.
But niggas they ain't go to jail together. That's not his bro. They ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I don't know you. I mean, don't be talking on those situations. You know what I'm saying? It's like a nigga telling me, like, I some shit about me going to jail. Nigga, shut the fuck you talking about, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't talk unless you know the situation sometimes. So I feel like he just came out meaning a good way, but at the same time, that situation, how you won't talk about that. So sometimes you make misunderstandings and misunderstandings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be a man about anything.
21 sat in that shit, and he was like,
I'm going to be honest with you. This is as close you're going to get to a gangster basically saying, my bad, homie, I shouldn't have talked to, I shouldn't even give my opinion about what you was going through. So essentially, I shouldn't have said what I said that set you off. That's the closest you're going to get. They're not going to apologize to nothing like that because Bobby and Rowdy definitely not no hoe ass niggas. But this the closest you going to get. Be like, yo, bro, we ain't going to talk about it. Like, we realize we shouldn't have talked about that.
like, what kind of nigga would I be if two of my niggas beefing and I don't step in and try to do something about it? And I was like, well, how does that work with Dirk and his son? And he was like, yeah, I can't do nothing about that.
You can't. Because once blood is shed, I can't talk in this situation.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not talking to none of that shit. I know niggas that got bloodshed that I fuck with both niggas. I'm like, nigga, I get money. Y'all niggas don't bring that. I sold drugs, so don't bring that shit around my track. Or else when it was gonna be beefing, niggas. Like, y'all got your shit going, y'all deal with your shit. When y'all dealing with your shit, let me tell you how this about the street shit. When you dealing with shit, ain't nobody gonna know who's gonna eat. Somebody gonna get 8 and that's it. It's gonna get lit, left done at that.
Right.
Somebody gonna be running or somebody gonna get 8. And it's gonna be done like that. It's gonna be left at that. It ain't supposed to be talked about.
Right.
It ain't supposed to be talked about, you know what I'm saying? Especially it hurts sometimes when you see your bros happen. Cause I seen it happen a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like shit, when we coming up, we end up getting in situations like that, beefing with niggas we fuck with. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? So I know how situations go.
They get itchy.
And nasty.
Yeah.
And shit like that ain't even supposed to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever try to curb it ahead of time? You ever see it coming?
With me?
I mean, anybody.
No, I mean, did y'all speak? You
Who?
and Rowdy.
About the situation?
Yeah.
Nah, he know, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a situation he's supposed to talk on, and we left it at that. It was a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. So where the boom, 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 boom? Where that come from? Was that just
Nah, son,
You see, if I ask that, you gonna have that bitch ass coward. My son. Why act trying to get more black on black violence? You have Math Hoffa ask it? Not a fucking question, man. That nigga's a coward, man.
just let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about motherfuckers be thinking I be talking about them. I don't be knowing niggas, bro. And I don't be knowing what the fuck niggas be going on, bro. Like I got too much shit going on, bro. I gotta run a weed business, I run a rental, I got fucking an office on 7th Ave. Like what the fuck? I don't even know. I got an equity and percentage in companies with my billionaire partners that are so billionaire companies. I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to watch.
Yo, my man called his parole officer. This nigga got amnesia now. He don't know what he was talking about. He said, boom? What?
I ain't watch these.
Only boom that nigga know is about Lil Boom.
was that just
Nah, son, just let me tell you something about motherfuckers be thinking I be talking about them. I don't be knowing niggas, bro. And I don't be knowing what the fuck niggas be going on, bro. Like I got too much shit going on, bro. I gotta run a weed business, I run a rental, I got fucking an office on 7th Ave. Like what the fuck? I don't even know. I got an equity and percentage in companies with my billionaire partners that are so billionaire companies. I don't know what the fuck these niggas be talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to watch. I ain't watched TV since I was like 10.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like niggas shit that when Boy King said that, I'm like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So it was just a spirit of the moment, me going off, and at the end of the day, I got kind of mad at myself because if he didn't know what he's talking about, I was supposed to come check. I was supposed to come check him different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think it's because that girl said she was pregnant. I was going through a lot of shit. I'm ready to kill somebody. This bitch ain't picking up. I got a bunch of shit going. This bitch talking about some nigga. Who the fuck? Who's that? Who owed me $20? Who the fuck owed me $20?
All right. Salute to Math Hoffa and salute to his platform. Wow. Okay. All these dudes involved are like gangster niggas, but in reality, like, let's be honest. Bobby basically said, bro, we shouldn't have said nothing about that. And by the way, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. When I speak to Youngboy, that's Youngboy's whole, like, that's his thought on the whole industry. He's like, yo, bro, yeah, we might have some situation with some niggas, but like, if you not trying to be in the shit, bro, you don't gotta be picking sides. Like, he literally don't think niggas gotta be picking sides. I'm telling you the truth. You feel me? I had a conversation with him and he was just like, because I think I told him about, can't remember when it was, like, I was interviewing Baby or whatever, the Baby. And he was just like, yo, bro, niggas shouldn't be mad at the Baby for doing no tape with me. Like, that's, like, why? Like, bro, he's just a rapper. Like, he not involved in anything I got going on, and I'm not involved in nothing that he got going on. You know what I mean? Just like he say, yo, act. Just like you. He's like, yo, I talk to you all the time. Like, if you talk to some other nigga, like, bro, we not in the same, you know what I mean? And that's how he really believes it, especially when it comes to just people in the industry that ain't involved. Now, granted, because I know somebody gonna be like, well, what about no cap, right? Like, bro, like, I think with him, he's like, bro, like, you gotta realize they declare war on us, and you on our team, you can't be acting like you trying to show love to other niggas when we're showing you love to help you be good. But if you just a neutral, I think YoungBoy really look at a lot of people like a neutral. Like, I'm a neutral when it comes to that. Neutral, you feel me? I love YoungBoy. I fuck with Dirk. Bruh, YoungBoy don't be like, man, you fuck with that nigga Dirk, man, don't call my phone. You don't do that. You don't never do that. By the way, vice versa. Nigga, me and Dirk be texting and Dirk FaceTime. Like, Dirk don't be like, yo, man, you fuck with YoungBoy, man. So to keep it real, you know what that says, bro? Their issues is really their issues. I think what YoungBoy gets mad at is because it be rappers in the industry dickholing. Bro, you're not in the beef with these two niggas. Why y'all acting like, but here's the thing, in the industry, niggas be acting like they're picking sides because they want a favor from one nigga. Oh, maybe you want a verse, or maybe you trying to get, because it's like, like Dirk fuck with Baby and Lil Baby, that is, and there's like a whole clique over there. So it's like certain people like, damn, well, if I fuck with YoungBoy, if I fuck with YoungBoy, nobody gonna fuck me over there. There's more people over there that can help me. And genuinely, I'm telling you, from what he's ever told me about it, we don't really get into shit like that, but like, bro, he's really on some shit like, if you're a rapper that's neutral, you don't have to pick no sides between YoungBoy and Dirk. You don't. You don't have to be like, oh no, I don't fuck with you. But if you do that, all right, you gonna stay over there. He ain't gonna fuck with you. But if you a nigga who just ain't into it, who ain't whatever, bro, he don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, that's what, bro, like, and I actually believe that. That's why I think he reacted this way to like Bobby Shmurda and them. I think he even said, like, on one of the first joints, he say, yo, bro, I was fucking with y'all shit. You feel me? Like, he just don't like when niggas, he don't like when niggas, when he feel niggas is picking a side. And I think Bobby cleaned it up, because I don't think, like, granted, Dirk's side is like the more popular side right now in music, but I don't think Bobby and them trying to pick no side, bro. Like, bro, I don't think they're trying to. Do you know what I mean? So, somebody said, you glazing now? Yo, chill. For the people who don't, glazing, I think glazing means dick sucking. No, I'm not, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Bro, I think on both sides, I think on both sides they don't care like that. Bro, put it like this. Bro, everybody know there's a few rappers who I talk to and I'm locked in with. I've been locked in with YB for a long time. Yes, me and Dirk, we were definitely locked in before and this and third, but, he extra lit now. We haven't talked that much. Remember, he did a whole album. We didn't even get an interview in yet. Bro, he could have been like, man, that nigga act fucking with YB right now. I ain't about to... Bro, he still reached out. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm only just trying to say that, bro, it's possible to be neutral. You feel me? And maybe I'm wrong about that, because, when I was talking to Savage was like, yo, for a nigga like you, it's okay to be neutral, but if you're a street nigga, you can't. Maybe that's going on. I don't know. But, again, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, I said that because I do think YoungBoy feel a way when he sees people who don't have to be in the shit giving an opinion that he feels is biased. By the way, this is only my thoughts. He ain't tell me nothing. I think he believes that if rap is full of street niggas and they all claim they understand the streets based on how the streets move, what happened that night with Quando and Vaughn is unfortunately a product of the streets. You gotta accept it. So I think he look at shit weird when he feel like niggas is trying to rewrite the rules because they don't fuck with Quando or they loved Von so much that they're like, what the fuck? But I think that's why he brought it up. It was just like, yo, bro, what y'all want a nigga to do? Like pump fake? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone. Salute to Bobby for having a clear head discussing this too. And also, here's the thing too. All these niggas is gangsters. Like, nobody expecting an apology. So, like, I don't think Rowdy should be apologizing to young boy about nothing. You know what I mean? I think Bobby handled this perfectly. And I think they just kind of realized, like, yo, bro, let me just stay out of this shit because this shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing right now. At least nothing to do with them. So, yeah. Someone said, make the Drake YB collab happen. I wish I could. That'd be amazing if it happened, right? That'd be great, man. A Drake Youngboy collab. Never say never. YB work with Nicki. YB work with Baby. You never know. Grant was said too much polys, man. It's a lot of polys. Hey, listen. I don't even know. Y'all been getting calls about this all day, chat. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, there's a video that came out.